Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be showcasing this California native plant, which is the Verbena Lilacina de la Mina. And when you first plant it, it looks ugly, it just looks messy, it doesn't really look like really anything, it just looks like a mess. So in this video here, it was starting to mature a little bit, and it started to bloom from the get-go, just immediately started to bloom. And it did have some browning, but nothing too worrisome. And right here it put on a little bit more growth and just constantly blooming. As you can see, it's a very beautiful plant once it starts to mature and just become a little bit bigger. And this plant really attracts all kinds of insects, all kinds of butterflies, so it's teeming with life. If that's what you're looking for, then this is definitely the plant for you. And I did some research on this plant. It does indicate that initially during its first year, it'll look like this. It'll look very abundant. However, after like the second year, after the first year, on the second year it's not going to look as good, and it just keeps diminishing from there. And this is a different clip. As you can see, it's put on more growth, but still equally blooming just profusely. And very beautiful plant, very beautiful color. It really does go well with the Spanish lavenders that I have around there. And in this part of the video here, it has reached its full potential. This is what it looks like at full maturity. So it is kind of big. It was bigger than what I calculated for that space. And so, but just very beautiful plant. And I'm glad I tried it. I've always wanted to try it. Again, unfortunately got too big for that area, and because I have a small garden, then I have to figure out what I'm going to do next. And this is finally where we ended up. This is what it looks like in the middle of summer. All the blooms have been spent, and it doesn't really look attractive. And again, as what I mentioned earlier, after the first year it just keeps diminishing in quality thereon. And I've made the hard choice of getting rid of it because it is blocking my view from the kitchen and the bedroom window. It's blocking the Trachelium caeruleum and the manzanita. So yes, I think that's the best choice to do. These are like choices that you have to make in a small garden when you can't have everything that you want. And see how it's blocking that Trachelium caeruleum from my view. So I'm definitely going to get rid of it, and I'll show you guys right now what it looks like. This plant definitely gave itself, all of itself, its nectar resources, to the wildlife. And just to give you an idea, see how it's blocking my view there? I can't even see the manzanita nor the Trachelium caeruleum there, see? And that's what I see from the kitchen. And this is what it looks like now. I've yanked it out. This plant has very shallow roots. It was really easy to pull out. I didn't have to use any special tools. I just simply yanked it out. And really sad. See how big it is, but it was just so easy to yank out. Very shallow roots. I'm definitely going to bring back this plant. I'm going to treat it as an annual, and I'm going to definitely place it somewhere where it doesn't block my view, somewhere where it just needs something to grow there. And I think I have an idea where to plant it next time. So that this plant didn't go to waste, I used it as mulch elsewhere in the garden, and at least like that it'll go back into the ground somehow and help out the other plants. And I thought that was a really good idea. And I forgot to mention that this plant is very aromatic, and if you like that in your garden, this is definitely one plant for you as well. So, three reasons why I'm bringing this plant back. It's beneficial for pollinators, it's a magnet, it's very nutritious, it is beautiful, and it is very aromatic. This plant just does everything, and it blooms and blooms and blooms. So now this is what my view looks like once I got rid of that Verbena Lilacina de la Mina. Now I could appreciate the Trachelium caruleum, the manzanita, and just other plants that were hidden behind that plant.